One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
A few simple yet unforgettable words to describe one of the most momentous events of the 20th century.
And astronaut Neil Armstrong would serve as mission commander.
Astronaut Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon and walked into history.
Oh, it's beautiful, Mike, it really is.
The commander of Apollo 11 was a private man who rarely gave interviews, but speaking last August, Armstrong gave a personal insight into the dangers that faced his mission.
I thought we had a 90% chance of getting back safely to Earth on that flight, but only a 50-50 chance of making a successful landing on the first attempt. There's so many unknowns in that descending from lunar orbit down to the surface that had not been demonstrated yet by testing, and there was a big chance that we didn't understand something in there properly, and we had to abort and come back to Earth without landing.
The 82-year-old former test pilot passed away after complications following a heart bypass operation earlier this month. He was the most modest of heroes.
He always gave credit to everybody else in the Apollo program. He was the most modest man you could hope to meet. He was genuinely a nice man who had no desire to court celebrity.
Neil Armstrong started his career as a pilot in the Korean War before devoting his life to space travel.
The day had come. The moon awaited. The men rose early, ate breakfast, and dressed in their spacesuits.
It was in 1969, after years of test flights, that man would finally make it to the moon. Armstrong stressed the importance of that journey for space exploration and easing international relations between Russia and America.
Eventually, it provided a mechanism for engendering cooperation between former adversaries. In that sense, among others, it was an exceptional national investment for both sides.
Armstrong's contribution to the world of space travel was recognized internationally.
I remember waving American flags and my grandfather telling me that the Apollo mission was an example of how Americans can do anything they put their minds to.
But it's for astronauts of the future that Armstrong shines out. He is truly a pioneer's inspiration.
He was an extraordinary individual who had achieved an absolutely extraordinary thing in his lifetime, and I think it has inspired generations, and will inspire generations for years to come.
2, 1, 0, all engine running. Liftoff.
Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
In their own tribute, his family said, "The next time you step outside on a clear night and you see the moon smiling down at you, think of Neil Armstrong and give him a wave."
The Eagle has landed.
Ashish Joshi, Sky News.
To Syria now, where the country's vice president has made his first public appearance in Damascus in more than a month. There were rumours that he'd defected and joined the opposition, but Farouk al-Shara was seen